things here on campus. And he was explaining his program at that time, and I was so impressed with the aspects and elements of the program that I invited him to my office, and that way I found out more about the program. From there, I went to visit Long Beach School District and saw his program in action as he was explaining it and outlining it to the teachers there who were going to be instituting the program at their school this coming year. So I was very impressed with what I saw in terms of the elements, the interaction with the students, and what they were going to be doing on their campus, that I asked Mr. Carter to have it with one of our classes here in Beyond the Bell.
It's a very unusual approach to education and getting into the hearts and minds of our youth. What makes this program so special, and what are some of the gems you've been able to glean from it?
Well, it's interesting because I think in previous years, probably in our parents' time, that was part of education in terms of inspiring kids and bringing them into the fold of education, not just arithmetic, English, or social studies, but actually finding out what made them tick and inspiring them. So this program kind of brings that forth in them, and it pulls from them their inner self in terms of what they want to do with education, what inspires them, and from that they are just sort of ready to take on the world and ready to take on education. So I don't think it's in terms new. It's been latent for so many years, and we just need to bring it back.
What have been some of your success stories?
Well, let's see. We've had the program in one of our early intercession classes, and that was earlier this school year with one of our teachers, Miss Parker. And from there, they did the music and they did the poetry. So the kids seemed to really get into it. There were some tenets of the program that there 12 principles, I believe, but there are two principles that we focused on at that time, and that was one of the successes, just seeing the program come to life in some of the students.
I spoke to some of the students and I asked them about Jerome Carter, the person. And one of the things that one of the young ladies said, or the reoccurring theme was, he keeps it real. He understands us. What makes him so special in this program, and how is he affecting our youth?
Well, I think what makes him so special is the reason that I brought him back to the office to find out more about the program. When you meet Jerome, he is all inspiring. You just want to like grab him and say, "Okay, tell me more, tell me more." So you're so engaged. You want to find out, okay, well, how can we use this and how can we do that? Which then inspired me to go and see the program in action at another school. So it's sort of like he is a trailblazer, and you just want to follow along that path.
Other districts that might be watching this program, what would you say to them to beckon them to do the same thing you've done?
Definitely do exactly what I did. Go and see the program, and if they see it, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They won't miss a beat. So it's one of those things where when you see it, or you hear about it, or you just listen from the mouths of babes, then you know that this is something I have to have.